Alright, hello. So this is a little video explaining Build Watcher, which is a tool that I've made for easy FPS engine. Basically it's going to let you mess around in build mode and not have to manually copy files from your build mode save file into your map file. One really important thing before you start is to go to your scripts folder, and if you already have like an ent file, the file that gets generated by saving from build mode, you need to get rid of it. So delete that file. Okay. So how does it work? Well, you've got your project open, you're going to go to the folder in which you've got Build Watcher, and you're going to start Build Watcher, and it's going to ask you for your project folder. And you need to go to your scripts folder. So in this instance, I'm using Advanced FPS template for my project. I'm going to go there, I'm going to go to scripts, and I'm going to select that as my folder. And you can see that it tells you what folder it's watching. It's watching the template scripts. So that's all good. We just leave that running now. And then in our game, we can go in, and we can go into build mode by opening the console and typing build. And then obviously this works exactly as it does, because it's just a game. You can go through, you can take any object, any decoration that you've built, and you can place it by left clicking. And then when you're happy with the stuff that you've placed, you open the console again and you type build and then space and then save, and you press enter. That's going to save the positions of those objects. Then you leave. Now normally what you would have to do is you'd have to go to your scripts folder, and you'd have your hub ent file, and you'd open it, and inside it would be a bunch of the objects that you just saved. And what you'd have to do is you'd have to copy those across into your hub script file, which is here. But you can see what's already happened because I'm running Build Watcher, is that those barrels that I placed, which should be in here but aren't, they've automatically been copied over here, and we've added this timestamp, so it's 9:44. This was pasted at 9:43 and 32 seconds. Now, if I wanted to, I could obviously just rename this section and be like barrels in corridor, which would keep it nice and organized for me, and I could remember what these barrels were. So that's basically all that Build Watcher does. It allows you to really quickly move between placing things in build mode, saving it, and then running it again without having to copy stuff across. You can just keep editing. So I can do build, save that. I can quit, I can go and do some stuff in the editor, I can press play again. As soon as I press play and go back, this has already been copied across. I didn't have to interact with anything. The other addition that it adds is the ability to delete things from build mode, which is kind of a feature that really feels like it's missing from build mode anyway. The way that works is you're going to create a decoration, and you're going to call that decoration eraser all caps. Doesn't need anything else, you don't need a script on it, whatever, just make an asset, make a decoration, call it eraser, you can leave it just with this icon. And then let's say you didn't want to place these punch bags, you messed up, you clicked them in by accident. Well then, you're going to go to build mode, you take your eraser object, and you're just going to place it next to those two punch bags that you don't want anymore, and you're going to do build, and then save it. And you can quit, and next time you run the build, those punch bags will have been deleted. That's it, that's basically everything it does. There is an included instructions file with the download, so that you can just read up on how things work. And I've also included the original Python script as well if you want to edit it or add new features, or just compile it yourself because you're worried about running something that runs in the background and watches whatever you're doing. If you want to compile it on your own, that's totally fine. I'm open sourcing this for further development. Anyway, enjoy. I hope it's helpful.